This is my grandmother's marriage record.
Right. So.
Oh my God, does it say that my grandfather was 21 and she was 15 when she got married?
Well, maybe. Well, take a look here. This is the date of the marriage, February 1st.
1921.
And we saw her birth date. So in fact, although she's claiming to be 15.
How old is she?
13.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I'm on my way to Virginia to interview my mother and find out what she knows about her mother. Pretty much everything that I'd heard about Anita, my grandmother, you know, she was presented as somebody who abandoned her children. So part of me was fearful for my mom. At one point when we were trying to find out more about Anita, she had very mixed feelings, kind of a push-pull thing, where she wanted to know, but she didn't want to be part of it. So I'm not sure what her state is now in terms of how she feels about tracking her down. I think it's understandably an emotionally charged search for her. It's such a strange thing to think that you could have children and then just never see them for the rest of their lives, that you wouldn't want to find out how your kids were. So we thought maybe she's dead. So Mom, here we are. Gonna find out whatever we can about Anita. I'm hoping you have some information, because I don't have much of anything.
I hope I can help.
I hope so too. Are you excited about this little adventure we're on?
I'm a little apprehensive.
Yeah, well, I can see why. I have one picture of her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about that? I mean, I see it was laminated from maybe a newspaper or something?
No. In those years, the nightclubs had photographers walking around tables.
Do you have any idea where it was taken?
It was either the Copacabana or another one of that type right at Times Square.
So she was a party gal?
Yes.
Was she?
Sure.
I don't mean that as a euphemism for something else. I mean, what was she doing at the Copa?
I think in those days they called them showgirls. They weren't
What do they
dancers.
call them now?
Well, dancers.
Oh, dancers. She was like a dancer?
Yeah, but they call them...
But not a stripper or something.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm
that's
glad
fine.
that we're figuring out, because I don't think any of us know, really. It must have been really difficult to piece it all together later. I mean, when you're younger, you're kind of...
Well, I always thought that you either had a father or a mother. But if you had two, that was just a luck.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I had a dad, and some people had mothers.
Uh-huh.
But I only found out that she was still living when I was 9 years old. I had always thought she was dead.
Really?
And then they told, hey, I may cry.
I might cry too.
No, they told me that she had died. And then when I was about 9 years old or 10, someone let it slip that she really wasn't dead. And, oh, good heavens. I mean,
We should get some tissues.
After Leonora found out her mother was alive, it would still take another 6 years for them to meet at the 1939 World's Fair.
What is it?
that's me there.
Completely distorted. What happened to you? Oh, you're in the funhouse
In the
distorted mirror?
It was like a three-sided mirror. Oh, dear.
Don't like to go back, huh?
I don't know.
So you just kind of lost contact.
Right.
It's so ironic that the one photo of my mother with her mother, just like their relationship, it's distorted in a mirror. And that was it. After that, she just disappeared.
After meeting with her mother, Susan knows Anita spent some time living in New York City around 1939. She's here now to look for any documentation of Anita's life with the help of genealogist and family historian Megan Smoleniak.
There's lots of really interesting tales about my grandmother Anita, but I don't know the facts. What do we have here?
Well, when you're trying to find somebody who kind of went missing, it's kind of useful to step back in time and see what you can learn about their early days. And so, fortunately, your grandmother did leave a good paper trail. In the
Oh.
early part of her life, yeah. starting with her birth certificate.
Anita Rigali, and she was born March 9th, 1907.
Yeah.
Her mother's name was Angelina.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Actually, maiden name Angelina Buntori. Very pretty name.
Yeah. And the father, oh, they don't put the dad?
That's the dad right there.
Mansueto. And what does that mean?
That would be his occupation. It's statues. It's badly spelled
Make
there.
statues.
And that could be useful going forward.
The father came from Italy. Probably the mother came from Italy. But any indication where?
No,
Not on the
unfortunately, all this
census.
tells us is that they were from Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
The number of previous children, what? 9? We're saying now that Anita was one of 9?
At least.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, but now, how many now living? 3. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I wanted to show you this. So this is the 1920 census.
Oh, there's Rigali, Rita and Anita and Joseph. So there were 3 kids living. So she was 12. And the dad, Mansueto. And what does that mean, W? Is that widowed?
It's actually, yeah, exactly.
Oh, so the mother's gone now?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So Angelina was already dead by the time Anita was 12.
Yeah. See, that's another element of hardship in Anita's life. She would have lost her mom probably when she was 10-ish. somewhere around there,
Oh,
maybe.
poor Anita. So after her mother Angelina's death, all that Anita had left was her father Mansueto, who worked full-time, and an older sister and a younger brother. This is my grandmother's marriage record.
Right. So,
Oh my God, does it say that my grandfather was 21 and she was 15 when she got married?
well, maybe. Well, take a look here. This is the date of the marriage, February 1st.
1921.
And we saw her birth date. So in fact, although she's claiming to be 15,
How old is she?
13.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ooh, that scoundrel. So she was 13 when she got married.
Right.
So she was already pregnant because my Uncle Bob was born just 3 months after they were married.
Yeah.
I wish I'd known to have a conversation with my grandfather while he was alive. You know, what was he doing with this 12-year-old, basically? My grandfather was 6 years older. He must have had a little bit more of a clue of what was going on. You know,
Yeah.
she was just a baby when she had a baby, even in those days. I feel really bad for Anita. Her mom had died when she was so young, and so she was really on her own when she got pregnant. She didn't have a childhood.